right, heel, Nick. Good boy.
Hey, it's Ted from Garmin along with pro trainer Bob West. We're here along with Nick.
Nick.
Bob, it looks like you've obviously got Nick healing pretty well on lead. And
yeah, he's
we're
healing.
We're going to talk about a little bit about
Yeah, he heals well on lead, Ted, and that's one thing that you have to make sure when you start to transition to a collar. I want to make sure that the dog's comfortable, understands the command. You've overlaid a cue word to start the command and release, and he's comfortable with that, so that I don't want any confusion when I transition to the collar. And it is strictly that, a transition. It's not a big take the lead off and jump to the collar. And this is a concept that you'll use in every step of training, but let's just use the heel as one example.
Okay.
All right, so obviously we have the dog healing pretty good on lead. He understands the command. He's doing a pretty good job of it. So our next objective, and the collar's all preset and everything, is we're going to use both the lead and the collar at the same time. It's on good. We've got good contact. We already know his sensitivity level.
Right.
There's not very much distractions here, so I'm going to operate down at that 2 like we were before. All right, what I'll do next is cue the dog with the lead. Heel. Good boy, heel. Now, as you transition along, instead of bumping with the lead, let me come left to right so that heel, I bump with the collar rather than the lead. Okay, so now I'm transitioning. He understands it. He's fairly comfortable with that. And so now what I can do, and this might take 3 or 4 days. We're doing it in seconds. But what I would do next, I've transitioned from the collar and the lead. Now I'm pretty comfortable. I'll go just with the collar. And that's the benefit of the collar. Now I can have some control at greater distances, greater than a check rope.
It's an electronic lead.
It's an electronic lead, and I'm comfortable. The dog understands it. As folks at home transition through these, they'll become more comfortable with the collar at the same time the dog does. They'll find it a wonderful, wonderful tool. And
it's basically, your yard healing right here, but
yes.
But this is basically the same foundation as for anything you expect your dog to do in the field.
Right. Every step, healing, come when called, kenneling. You can apply this in place of a lead, in place of a check rope, and you can progress through your training, not faster, but more soundly. And you're assured that now in the actual hunting situation, you've got that kind of control that you like. You probably won't need to use the collar a whole lot during those days, but keep it on. Nowadays, I keep a collar on my dog at all times.
When I put them on my dogs, they know it's go time.
Oh,
it's
exactly. When I get a dog out of the kennel and I hold that lead down, they come up and put their head in it, ready to go.
And that's a dog that's trained. That's a dog that's ready to perform and ready to hunt.
And introduced properly.
Exactly, exactly. Bob, thanks for being with us. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed this. For more information, go to garmin.com/alpha.